Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Magick Witchcraft Occultism. This is episode 6. I'm going back and redoing some of the old videos, and this episode is on my Facebook group on how to use it and how to find things, because my group has grown in size and scope since the last time I made this video, and the audio quality was not what we'd call superb, or even the video quality. So I'm going back and redoing things. Now, this video is completely unscripted. I have no notes or anything, so there's little hiccups along the way. Don't hold that against me. Okay, now, let us go to the group. Alright, everyone. This is my Facebook group, which I'm very proud of. My Facebook group has approximately around 5,000 videos and articles, somewhere in that ballpark. I haven't checked it in a long time, and I keep adding to it all the time. Now, my group is unique because it's not really like a normal or traditional Facebook group, because I have these things called source materials. Now, each source material covers a wide area of expertise or information, and I try to separate it so there's not a lot of overlapping information in any one of them. So I'm going to go through all of them just to give you an idea of how extensive this is. The first source material is on magical practices and general information. The second source material is on chakras, meditation, and energy manipulation. The third source material is on crystals, stones, minerals, and metals. The fourth source material is on magical and medicinal herbs. The fifth source material is on symbols, glyphs, sigils, runes, and runic and magical alphabets. The sixth source material is on divination. The seventh source material is on magic and ritual tools. The 8th source material is magical news. The 9th source material is occult library. The 10th source material is the occult history. The 11th source material is the pillars and predecessors of the craft and the occult. I have things on there like documentaries on Gerald Gardner and Raymond Buckland and Rasputin and any famous practitioner. The 13th source material is on cryptozoology. The 14th is on paleontology. The 15th source material is on zoology. The 16th source material is on archaeology and anthropology. The 17th source material is on necromancy. The 18th source material is on demonology. The 19th source material is on the pantheon of gods. The 19th source material is on religions. The 21st source material is on ritual spellcasting. The 22nd is questions of the week that I've accumulated, and I put them all there in case someone would like to go over and answer them. The 23rd source material is magical memes and podcasts. I actually originally made that one specifically for Drew from DMTV so he could have a place to put all his podcasts. And the last one is the 24th source material, which is Magick Witchcraft Occultism YouTube channel, what we're going over right now. Now, what are you interested in learning about? Because I pretty much cover every topic you could want to know. Since most people are interested in ritual spellcasting, that seems like a good place to go over. So what I would tell you to do if you were looking for something on this topic is find it down here on the list, copy it, highlight it, and then copy it. Go over here to this in-group search right here. Paste it in, click the blue one, and it'll come right up. Source material, ritual spellcasting. And I have 110 articles in here, approximately. There we go. So you can see it a little bit better. So the first one is here, the miscellaneous ritual spellwork. So anything I don't exactly have a defined place for goes into the miscellaneous. And I have one of these in all the source materials. Now, then we have crafting a ritual and the incantation. If you don't know how, this will give you advice from different people, different websites. Then I have one here on counter magic, smudging and cleansing, blessings, protection rituals, wards and barriers, which is part of protection rituals, but they're a little bit different, so I separated them. Black salts, Calling the Elements or the Watchtowers. This was on Candle Magic. Wishing Rituals. How to do Enchantments. Cord and Knot Magic. Hexes and Curses. This one here is on the Lesser Ritual of the Pentagram for the invocation and for the invocation of the pentagram and the banishing ritual of the pentagram. But it's actually just called the Lesser Ritual of the Pentagram, FYI. Now I have one here on summoning. This is how to summon spirits or astral beings or ethereal beings or demons or anything like that you would find in this one. This one's for invocation. This one's for exorcism. This one's for banishing, because it's always good to know how to get rid of something. And we have the subsource material on binding. Now, depending on what you want to know, it's in here. And if you happen to not have what you're looking for, you can just tell me, and I will go and find it, and then make a new subsource material. Now, every one of these, I have whatever you're looking for in wide margin. So my first source material, I like to go over this one because this is one I'm very proud of, because this is the first. This is where my idea for the whole thing started. The first one here is Magical Theories of the Spoken Word and the Divine Magical Language. I have a theory that there is a divine language or a sound that is magic itself, that's been long since lost to antiquity and the ages. And in here are all the different articles that go through sound, vibration, and this one's a video on meditation on how you make a sound and it'll help increase a portion of your health. And then I have how reverberation works. And there's a lot of things in here that are generally just useful, because there's 24. I'm sorry, you didn't see the whole list. And these are all the different things, like hertz, what sound will create a certain effect in the body or on an item, and whatnot. And there's a lot of useful stuff here. And this was just one of my favorites, and I just particularly proud of this one, so I wanted to show you it specifically. Then I have another one here on dreams. So the series that I'm trying to complete now, a lot of the articles I used to create the series on dreams is right here, and I have 40 articles for that one. And then I have another one here on sympathetic magic, and there we go. This is a subsource material for shamanistic practices, ceremonial high magic, traditions of chaos magic. This is the founder. Traditions of witchcraft, and there's a lot of traditions, as I have 141 articles for you to go over if you're so interested. Yeah. Then this was magical philosophy, and then I have the specific things here on warlock, because just FYI, a male witch is not a warlock. A male witch is that. A witch. The word witch is a unisex title that means male or female in equal measure. The word warlock means oathbreaker, liar, and betrayer. And later it came to mean devil worshipper, but that was much later. This is something we would call another practitioner who betrayed their oath to an order or a coven. No one wants to be known as a warlock. It's about the worst thing you can be known as in the community as a whole, for those who even know what the word means. Then we have a subsource material here on hoodoo and voodoo, Jewish Kabbalah, magical advice, alchemy, gypsies and their magic, feng shui, cybermancy and technomancy. This one's on animism, and traditional Chinese medicine, and the three minds. The three minds I had to break down because I needed to, when I was making the series on the three minds, these articles I was starting to trip over myself and get it all mixed up, so that's why they're separated. And then lastly on elements. Now, each of the different different source materials are going to be chock full of information, and they're going to have a lot in there. So it depends on what you're looking for. And you could just scroll down and you'll come across the articles because they get put in here. Just give you an example. I also try to take the entire article and put it into the post itself, so if the original article gets deleted, you can look for it individually, and you should be able to find everything that's in there. Now, I've only recently started to do that. So, as you can see, I have a wealth of information in my Facebook group, and I hope you get the general idea. I hope you come join us here, because this is where I really use this group to teach other people. I use my videos to teach, but this is where it's easier because I just throw all of my information in there. Sometimes I write my own comments in there, or just for the whole story in one big post. I try to use this as a useful resource for my own research, and then I just share it with everyone else. So I hope you enjoyed my unscripted video on my Facebook group, and the rest of the series on dreams will be coming out shortly. So, as always, I wish you all the very best of luck with your research, and go in peace.